What's up, guys? Welcome back to Xbox Reforged, and we're taking a look at another game on Xbox Cloud Gaming, which we tend to do here a lot, especially on the bigger titles. And this is South of Midnight, which I've had early access to for a little while, and is recently just come out as well and is available on Game Pass. It's running pretty well on Xbox Cloud Gaming. It's what you would pretty much expect these days from them, still being 1080p 60, but it's very playable and felt pretty good. So we'll get in and take a quick look, and then I'll have some gameplay for you. Now, we are using the Windows app on the PC currently. You could also use your Edge browser or whatever other device you might be playing on, but this is working really well here, and I do have a hardwired connection with gigabit internet, so I do have a pretty decent setup for it here, and it's going to depend on what you have, but I've really had a good experience on Wi-Fi and everything here, at least in the home network as well. In the graphics options, you can turn off motion blur and adjust your brightness, but we don't have the performance options that we have over on the console, and they have been locking those out more recently than they used to. You can turn off that stop motion effect during gameplay though if you want to do that, and there are a bunch of other gameplay and accessibility settings you can get into. And ultimately, like I said, this is kind of what you would expect these days from Xbox Cloud Gaming until we inevitably eventually probably get an upgrade, which will most likely happen when we get the next consoles. But it's still much better than it used to be when we had like 720p 30 and really bad input latency and stuff a few years ago. It's still much improved. I'm not losing a lot of frames in the stream here. It feels fairly smooth, and input latency for me, at least with this setup, is more than playable. It's not something that's really been any kind of a major issue for me recently on Xbox Cloud Gaming, at least for me. But everybody could have a different experience when it comes to cloud, and that's always worth taking a look and checking it out. And you do need Xbox's, PC or Ultimate Game Pass rather to still use cloud gaming. They don't have their own sub for it yet, but maybe eventually we'll get there. Anyways, I'm going to leave you guys with some gameplay you can check out here of South of Midnight on Xbox Cloud Gaming. As always, thanks a lot for coming and check out the video. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.
Mess over there. Looks like some kind of vortex. You should check that out. Now, I've got this bottle, and I'll do something with it. Yeah. looks worse than the others. What's happening?
Benji and his brother's troubles began when they were forced to move again. Their maw thought it best for Benji, who was bullied badly for being in his own world. But Rhubarb would not forgive him for uprooting their life.
What was that? Some kind of ghost memory? The bottle is acting funny. Ain't in a bottle. Huh. I get it now. Maybe if I fill this up, I can help Catfish.